Shifting our focus to Senegal, where women took to the streets of Dakar, demanding protection of Senegal's resources and calling for a decarbonized future. Some 50 climate activists hit the streets of the Senegalese capital to demand climate justice ahead of COP29 in March next year. That has been held annually since 2021, but that organizers say is particularly pertinent this year.
It's been 4 years that we have been marching and nothing's changed. They are spending billions to do their conferences, but they owe us billions in compensation. Because it's these industrialized countries in their race to develop who have caused these greenhouse gases. You have seen global warming. It had an impact on us in the rural world, women from the rural world. This year we have seen a lot of floods.
2024 saw record-breaking floods across the Sahel, and Senegal was no exception. Flooding in recent months has left tens of thousands of people affected and more than 1,000 hectares of crops damaged in the north and east of the country, according to the government figures. Activists in Senegal say that the countries responsible for greenhouse gas emissions owe Africa for the suffering caused by the effects of climate change. They have cited data from the Carbon Disclosure Project that puts the continent's share of global emissions at just 3.8%. Ahead of the COP29, activists are calling on countries to respect the Paris Agreement. They say it is time for polluting countries to agree to reduce their emissions of greenhouse gases, because that is what is the root of all the catastrophes that Africa is suffering from.
Think about the suffering of these communities. Think about the suffering of these women. Try to leave our delta alone. Try to leave the gas at Sangomar underground to let the community live normally. We want climate justice in the Salom Delta.
Now, this comes as the production at Senegal's first offshore drilling site at the Sangomar oil fields off the coast of Senegal near the Salom Delta started this year. Australian group Woodside Energy has an 82% stake in the project.